Well, afternoon now. Nate's actually still alive. Can you imagine? Oh my God, he's still alive. We're going to talk about catastrophizing. That's a cognitive distortion. Um, Anytime there's a problem, my mind always wants to run to the worst possible outcome that can happen, right? So, like my situation, to take it, just to give an example, my care. I didn't have nobody come today. So, my head automatically want to run to, oh my God, I'm going to get put in a nursing home. Oh my God, I got no way to take care of me. Oh my God, nobody. So, that's catastrophizing. See, back in caveman days, that mentality would be what saved your life. Fight or flight. When you're able to predict the most worst possible outcome, anything in the middle, you're safe. So anyway, that's not the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation is Nate's a motherfucker. Nate's got this shit, and Nate's built up enough support around him now that I should know that nobody's gonna leave me to go to a nursing home. I've got a list. I gotta hire, someone else for the least backup. Don't know what's going on. Won't air that. But just right now, it's a hard time, and that's all I have to accept. Like Ron, my social worker, my counselor, today on the phone, gave me a couple digits, 988. If you ever have a crisis that you need to communicate with someone, somebody that can give you some honest feedback, some advice, or just somebody to talk to for a few minutes. I think it's 988, isn't it? I usually talk to my dog, but anyway, them resources are there. I also got another digit from him, which is a crisis line. If I have a moment of crisis, I would call that line. So that resource is there for anything from being overwhelmed and just not wanting to live no more, or being overwhelmed, wanting to go out and use a bunch of drugs or find a way to cope with it. That's not a healthy coping strategy. Those resources are there. Then I'm going to call my primary, and we're going to discuss my new diagnosis of major depressive disorder, because that needs to just be being aware of, even if I choose not to jump right into medication, because I'm really hesitant with it. If I must, I need, but you can see me right now, and I'm able to regather myself, reground, and find this as of right now. And that makes me very, leery on going and grabbing a pharma. I'm off of, I haven't had an opiate outside of a hospital setting in 5 years. Not so much as a Norco. Um, you know, I've had a couple slips in that 5 years in other areas, but I have enough to stand on now. I'm firm. But anyway, I love you all, and I need to share, because by sharing, I'm able to express some things in a way that I feel that people really get an opportunity to see what is in ticking, and maybe can find something that shows them in their life something that they could uh, do something. I don't know. I don't really know, man. Just sharing. But just remember that if you get a worrisome mind and your mind starts putting these things together that are going to happen, and that you feel like they're going to happen, that you got it all figured out, it's okay, because you got to understand that that's your mind catastrophizing to the worst possible outcome. Almost always, it will be somewhere far less. Peace, man. I love y'all. Stay strong. I'm trying to stay with it, man. I gotta keep hammering home. Uh, Much love.